Alright, so this is my first time doing one of these, so it's a bit awkward, but this is the draft team breakdown for my team in PADL 3, or Pika's Awesome Draft League 3, which is my draft league, even though I don't use whatever. So, my first pick was Hydreigon, which it's a very strong special breaking option with sets like Nasty Plot or Choice Specs, but it's also, I think, pretty solid as a Choice Scarfer. It's our first of two Terra Captains, so we can do stuff like Terra Poison, Terra Steel with Substitute. That's gonna be like a pretty bread and butter, but there's a lot of options. Like Terra Drag and Draco Meteor with Specs sounds really funny in a matchup where their fairy types are subpar. Uh, it's got pretty good bulk and longevity thanks to Roost. It can support the team with options like Rock, Stealth Rocks, and Defog, though it doesn't want to be forced into that. But I have later picks to help with that. Next up is Aegislash. It's a bulky mix attacker, which gives us a bit of physical prowess, but could be doing better. It's got amazing defensive synergy with Hydreigon, like Steel Ghost and like not just Dark Dragon, but Dark Dragon with Levitate. They complement each other very well. Can go for something more defensive, like bulky attacker, or win con sets with stuff like automatize. It took me a bit. Uh, and see, and then we have Primarina. It's a strong special breaker, and then it's also very versatile with sets like Assault Vest, Specs, Subcalm Mind, and more. Yeah. It can also help with wall breaking thanks to Psychic Noise and just being strong. But, and then we have Thunderous Incarnate, who can help the team with like nasty plot sets to go for the win, or prankster support. Even some rare physical sets seem fun. It also gives us not just speed, but speed control thanks to prankster Thunderwave. Also helps break down the grass types that annoy Primarina. And then we got Swampert, a much more support pick compared to the rest of the team, but it gives us an extra bulky water, bulky ground, and a pivot, and a lot of utility with Scald, Knockoff, Stealth Rocks, U-Turn, probably some more stuff that's not uh, like toxic. All this stuff gets toxic, but Swampert is a good user of it thanks to its typing. At least I feel. Due to being a ground type, you know. And then, and then I flipped we have Buzzwole. It's a strong physical wall, and thanks to Roost, it has good longevity. It also adds very needed physical attacking to the team. Like, our best physical attackers were Swampert, who wants to be defensive, Aegislash, who doesn't have good physical ghost stab, and Thunderous, who, well, acrobatics is very flawed for it, and its physical attacking electric options it's a physical attacking electric options. They're never good unless they're signature. So having more power on that side is nice. And then we have Entei, which is our second and final Terra Captain. It adds some it adds some more physical attack to the team, and also has E speed, which can be boosted by Terra Normal. I'm probably going to be bringing that for most of my weeks, but we'll see. Uh, yeah. Also, Sacred Fire is just a very good move in general. Uh, and then we got Serena. Our hazard control was like Hydreigon and Thundurus, neither of which really want to be our hazard control that many weeks. So Serena gives us more dedicated hazard removal and also finishes up the Fire Water Grass Core. Also, even if it's not as strong as a physical attacker, it still is one. I think it's like base 128 attack, if I remember correctly, which isn't really bad. So, and then our final pick. When mom brings home the sludge, Muck. It's a grounded poison. It's pretty good specially defensive considering how cheap it is, and its toxic spikes are really nice, and which is also why you want a grounded poison to absorb toxic spikes for you. I've how many? Let me see which mons I've used in the past in draft. I used Age of Slash before, but it was really long ago. I used Primarina recently. I used Swampert recently. Entei recently, Serena recently, and Muck recently. They're all things that have done me good, I feel. And so I'm pretty confident going into this. There might be some trades later down the line. And yeah, I'm going to try my best to bring draft content to this channel. Not like there was much else I was doing with it. But yeah, that's about it.